YouTubers to go live. Everybody live. Nice to see y'all. Nice to see everybody. What's going on? We had some nice activity over here. We had Keith Carey, UT Dad, John Paul Diefenbach, Dustin Michael, Country Music 22. Nice to see you, girl. Let's have, whoa, I better shut that down.
That's some volume over here. I'm going to grab my cigar in the meantime while you shut that down. And have we got a special one today for y'all?
Oh, yeah. Check it out. Boom.
Boom. Look at that.
Show them that thing.
Look at that.
Oh, you already asked it. Jeez. You didn't give it any time. Case and Gabriel, happy Friday, buddy. Ooh. Happy Friday. What's happening with the Instagrammers?
The old Night Commander.
Yeah, man. Really nice smoke.
Special smoke.
Yeah. Really excited that you guys get to check that one out today. What's going on, Ralph? All right. Love Fridays that feel like Monday. Why is that? Why Friday feels like Monday? So anyway, welcome to, I'm going to wait a little bit here on the Instagrammers. I don't know what's happening, but welcome to everyone's favorite Friday giveaway show. It's another Foundation Friday. Ivan, what happens when the first person answers the question correctly?
Can you scratch my back before I say that? Thanks.
Got it.
You win great stuff. And this week we have a great foundation. Our swag pack involves a great Foundation tin,
you got it?
a t-shirt and hat. And then for our grand prize, what do we have?
A $250 mystery prize.
Mystery
prize.
That
That's right. Mi gente, what's happening? Wolf Life 305. That's right. The boys are back in town, buddy. Jay Prisco 88, Cigar and Brew Dude.
Keith Carey smoked this already.
Keith Carey, you've already had this?
Yeah.
Who out there has had the Night Commander?
Very, very special cigar.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We saved the best for last, do you think?
Absolutely, man. Yeah. Paul LaChapelle, happy Friday, buddy. Vinicius Fontanelli. All right, Vinicius Fontanelli. Nice. We like Vinicius Jr. too. Had an accent last night, says Paul Dwyer. Look at that.
Dwyer in the house.
Sweet. So this is Foundation Month, and this is the end of it. Yes, Raul Santillan, mystery prize sounds good. Yes, it does, especially when it's valued at $250. But we don't know anything because what's going to happen is when the person, whichever one of you guys wins, we're going to send the address to Foundation, and they will send you
a mystery
prize worth $250. I don't know what it is, but it's worth $250. Wow. Probably worth more, but I don't know. We'll see.
Sure.
Ivan, you have the Grizzly Adams going on. Nice.
Says Wolf Life.
I know. I'd like to see. We'd like to see a picture of Wolf Life. Yeah. Thomas Puzita says, "Love Foundation." Ron Lanetto, what's up from Iowa? Nice. I have great smoke, says Brent Hagan. Okay, I have great smoke too. Who pays wins? What's that? Who pays wins? Morris Bender. All right, nice. We got a nice little crowd going. So we got the Night Commander cigar. Like Nick Melillo he was like awarded the ceremony like Night Commander. He was how do you say that? Not awarded. He was crowned.
Or knighted or
knighted. Yeah.
But Foundation does have that entire story on their website. So you can go to foundationcigars.com and get all that information. But as far as the actual Night Commander, I have never smoked this before.
Up until today, yeah.
Yeah, this is my first time. And so far...
So somebody said, Brent Hagan said, haha, you asked who has smoked the Night Commander? Okay, I guess so. I have a bunch of upsetters ska in my humidor. Okay.
Oh, we got some Foundation
heads
out there. Very cool.
Julian Kelly says, I haven't tried Foundation yet. I'm a newbie still. So Julian Kelly, if you are a newbie, what's going on, All In Cigars? If you are a newbie, who was it that said that? Julian Kelly. So Julian, I think you should probably start maybe with the Charter Oak.
That's
a little milder.
Sure.
Start with the Charter Oak, Connecticut. SRV fan. Nice to see you, buddy. You're that. Nice to see you, the Alexis. Okay.
And where do you go up from there?
So then I'd say probably go to like maybe the Axum Claro.
Okay.
Too big of a leap?
I think, but...
What else you got in between?
I don't know. I was thinking more along the, I don't know, maybe something along the Wise Man line, and then maybe like Tabernacle. Whatever.
Yeah, Axum.
There's
Claro or Wise Man Corojo, one of those two. But hey, if this is your first time playing this game, I see a lot of new names. If this is your first time playing the game, here's what's going to happen. We're going to ask you a question. Julian Kelly says, Charter Oak, writing that down right now. Yes, it's a nice intro to the line.
And a
great value, yeah. So, El Bing Bing. Nice to see you, El Bing Bing. So here's what's going to happen. So we're going to give you a question. You're going to try to you start guessing. Okay? Start guessing away. The questions are meant to not be easily Googleable or chat GPTable.
Nobody's doing that.
Okay. And then, keep telling yourself that. So
nobody's doing that.
So then you start guessing, and then we start giving you hints. And then whoever guesses it right, we can see all the answers coming up here. Whoever guesses right will win the prize. So the first prize we're going to play for is this swag pack that we showed you a second ago. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, Katrina Fish, nice to see you, Katrina. Nice. I think that's what that is. All right. So we lost it. All right, cool. So anyway, how about we play this game, huh? My name is Eric Calvino.
My name's Ivan Ocampo.
And this is What Stuff Live!
Woo!
All right.
Foundation Week.
One little thing, though. We do need a disclaimer. This game is for 21 and older players. Only 21 and older. Katrin, I'm sorry. This is only for U.S. and Canada. But you weren't going to win. You're just watching the show. And the first correct answer wins. So if you like this kind of stuff, you know what you should do is set a reminder.
Sure.
I was at an event last night, and 3 or 4 people were like, "Look, here's my reminder."
Awesome.
Yeah,
and I'm sure they early. Oh, they're for tomorrow.
Yeah, they were showing me the reminders for today's game.
You get a reminder that's a little closer to the time.
No, they were showing me that they set a reminder for themselves.
No, I get it. I'm saying the reminder should be a little closer to the time of the game.
That is what they had. So
okay.
All right. So here we go. We're gonna play this game. What do you guys say? So again, it's 21 or older, US or Canada only. First correct answer wins. All right. And again, we are smoking the Foundation Night Commander. All right. So this week, sometimes we give you a long setup. Sometimes we do all that kind of stuff. This week, we're going right in. Right.
Like a true knight.
Like a true knight. All right. What you wrote here? You will win. You will win it if you name the type of place.
Or the actual place.
Oh, you said that in the setup. Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to do that, but okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here it is. I don't want to give them any more time to think about that.
Okay.
Where in Ethiopia, here's your question. Where in Ethiopia did Nick Melillo smoke the Night Commander? That sounds like a hard question, but if you just guess, you can get this. Where in Ethiopia did Nick Melillo smoke the Night Commander?
All right.
So just start guessing.
Eyes peeled. Let's see who wins this first. We are playing for the Foundation swag.
There you go. Hambone says the river. Let's just get in the temple, Hilton, and the capital. All right, that's exactly right. So if you just start guessing, somebody's gonna get it. All right. Yamila, do you have the 2 possible answers there? All right, swimming pool, by the pool, in the glamping tent, Lalibea, and we're gonna take a couple of different answers here, so anybody can get this. Place where Ark is. Oh, very nice, Mike. So you've been doing some research. In a hut, hotel patios, in the jacuzzi, a night hike park, in a hut.
Beach.
So, by the way, I asked him specific. So somebody's close, but not exactly.
Airport.
I asked him this question, and he gave us his answer. We're gonna take one of 2 of the answers that he gave. What do you got?
Yeah,
I know.
I know. Close. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep going. All right, next hint. It wasn't a crowded place.
It wasn't a crowded place. That's right. So, again, the question is, where in Ethiopia did Nick Melillo smoke the Night Commander? Factory, airport, car, train, friend's house, on a safari, Sidama, plane. Great answers. Addis Ababa, no. Blue Nile Falls, woo. National Park, T-Top, Siemens. Wow. Some people are getting like too specific. Really funny.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, we're looking for either a very simple answer or a really specific answer. Either of the 2.
Right.
That's why this one is easy, because anybody can get it. If you just said, there are people here who have said things that are going to be upset at me, but we're looking for just this one word or the very specific name.
Right.
Yeah. Too specific. Whoever just put that up there. All right. He was outdoors. Woo, baby. The desert in the country, pond, Lalibet. So we got to remember the funky name. Those names are funky and they're kind of hard to remember sometimes. So they're funky. 7-Eleven, Harar Jugo, Lake Langano, the patio, the bathroom, a cave, the desert, backyard, mule, simian, horse, success. So the question, again, if you just joined us, is where in Ethiopia did Nick Melillo smoke the Night Commander, which is what we're smoking. This is a celebratory cigar. There are several people now who have answered an answer that is too specific for the general version of it. Oh gosh. All right. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Here is your next hint.
Let's do it.
Silence and tranquility had more to do with the moment.
Hambone 5.
Hambone. Yeah.
Hambone 5. Just got it. Hambone 5. Congrats.
Nude Beach was the winner.
Nude Beach was not the answer. Nude Beach was not the answer.
No,
that would have been great. But no, Hambone 5 won it with Mountaintop. And so
there were some specific mountains that were mentioned, but they were the incorrect mountains. So that's
yeah. So well done, Hambone 5. I'm sorry to the guys who said mountain. Hambone 5, you win the swag pack. Daryl Boyette said Nude Beach. That's my guy. Daryl, nice to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you in a long time. I will see you in New Orleans, I imagine. So congratulations, Hambone 5. Well done. Paul Dwyer, you were right there. If you would, cigars be your food. You just came in a second late. Yeah. Sorry, guys. The mountain. It was. He said Mountaintop in Ancober is what he said. Ancober. So we would have taken Mountaintop or Ancober. So Hambone 5 gets it by saying Mountaintop. Hambone again. Yes. Hambone has won a couple times. Hambone has won a couple of times. So so we've got the Night Commander from. It's part of the Tabernacle line.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about it? So, we've been smoking for a little bit. I know we've been playing in the middle of the game, and this is the first time you're smoking it. I've barely smoked mine.
It's a full flavored cigar. So, and it's very balanced. I know that sometimes I get bashed for like giving too high of a strength profile, but I think it's full strength, full flavor. But everything is in balance. It might not be full, knock you on your ass.
Yeah, I don't. But let's keep it PG, sir.
We'll keep it. We'll say medium plus for me. But everything in balance, sweetness, nuts, cream, everything that you could expect from a Foundation cigar.
Yeah. So it has that like Connecticut broadleaf sweetness.
Yeah, it does.
That you have, like when you have a very good, high quality Connecticut broadleaf, you get that like sweetness. Ripe fruit sweetness that is freaking delicious. It's almost like
a milk chocolate too. There.
Yeah. There's definitely some chocolate notes as well. So yeah, really nice smoke. So it is covered in a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, San Andres binder. So it's like they're flavor packing it right up front, right? That's why it's so flavorful. Sure. It's Connecticut broadleaf, then San Andres on the binder over Nicaraguan fillers. So again, as a lot of great cigars made right now, made at AJ's factory. Mm-hmm. AJ Fernandez is hitting out of the park nonstop. So it is very much a celebration cigar. It's MSRP is $40.
Yeah.
So this isn't something that you're gonna go around smoking every week or anything like that. But it's it's a special cigar, special packaging to commemorate a special coronation, right? So the Tabernacle. The Night Commander. Yeah, it's about that honor that was bestowed on him by the Ethiopian Crown Council. So you want to give him that?
Sure. So we have a little bit of a. Okay, so he was crowned by the council. So he was deeply humbled to receive the title of Night Commander of the Ethiopian Star of Honor, an esteemed order of knighthood originally established by the Emperor Menelik II in 1889. This order was granted both to foreign and domestic civilian and military officials for their dedicated service to Ethiopia. With great reverence, the Tabernacle Night Commander pays tribute to this noble accolade, embodying the values of dedication and commitment to Ethiopia's rich cultural legacy. Nick Melillo expressed his deep appreciation for the honor, stating, "Receiving the Ethiopian Star of Honor is an extraordinary privilege and the honor of a lifetime. The Night Commander's Vitola is my tribute to this esteemed recognition, and I'm proud that all the proceeds will directly contribute to the charitable efforts, making a meaningful impact to the lives of Ethiopians." I
know that was a lot. That was a lot to read.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is that the proceeds from this go to a charitable organization in Ethiopia, and so I think that's cool that you can smoke something so special
and gives back,
and then it automatically gives back, right? So it's an awesome cigar for a great cause. In fact, like that's like the tagline of the brand. Yeah. Who's the hungry? Oh, we won't say his name. So the tagline is actually crafted for connoisseurs, dedicated to a cause. We're about to give out a mystery prize worth $250. So hang in there. But
I think everybody is hanging in there.
Yeah, but before we drop that on you, do us a favor. Check out Foundation Cigars on their social media account. Follow them. Follow Cigar Snob. If you're seeing this for the first time, hit wherever it is that you're watching this a follow. We also produce a magazine. We produce a magazine called Cigar Snob Magazine.
Yeah.
It's $18 for the year. We've been at it for 20 years. This is our 20th year.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't forget to follow them.
We've got some good stories on Nick Melillo also.
Oh, we've got two. Yeah, we wrote two.
So you can just enter right on a Google search. Just Google search Nick Melillo, Cigar Snob Mag, and it'll take you right to the stories we've done. And those are amazing stories if you don't know the life or his career path of Nick.
Yeah, really good, really good. So, yes, as seen by Dave, he read that. He did not memorize it. UT Dad, I think. In Ivan's world, I think he said UT Dad is asking about the strength of this. In Ivan's strength meter, probably yeah.
I think it is
7 or 8.
Yes, exactly, and I call that full.
I think I'm in the
right
6, 7.
Boo!
I've never done that in my life till that moment. All right. So, are we ready? Are we ready? Thank you, All In Cigars. Thank you, Cigar and Brew Dude. Thank you, guys. So. Crispy Pickle 261. We got some great names going right now on Instagram. All right, are we ready to play?
Yeah, we are.
All right, this one is going to be a tricky one. All right, thank you, Sean Coughlin. This one is going to be a tricky one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. We ready? What is the most interesting thing that Nick Melillo has seen on his travels? The most interesting thing Nick Melillo has seen on his travels. If you know him, maybe you've talked about this. Maybe you've heard him say that. If you've met him at an event, which, by the way, I suggest you do. If he's having an event near your town, definitely attend it. Thomas Buzita says a naked tribe. Great answer. Great answer. Rhino giving birth. Great answer.
It wasn't a crispy pickle.
It wasn't a crispy pickle. Rhino, camel birth, unicorn, goats.
Nice.
Southside Herfer said, damn. Not damn like a damn. Like he said, damn. Like that's a hard one. Birth of an animal, platypus, hairless dog, Mesopotamia. Lion sex. All right. Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, that'd be cool.
So we're looking for a very specific.
Paul Dwyer, you're getting a little dark on us. Pyramids instead of a tank.
We're looking for a very specific answer in this one.
All right. Yes. Yeah. This one is going to be a hard one. So this one's gonna take a little bit.
We'll get you there.
We will get you there with hints. Yes. Yes. Keith Carey just went back to the nude beach because he's like, all right, that was a great answer the first time. Cathedral, prehistoric artifacts. Wow. Yeah. Inside of a tank. Yeah. Nope. Let's hit him with that hint.
Okay, here's your first hint. This place sounds like it should be somewhere else. Okay?
Very good hint.
It's a good hint.
Very good hint. And by the way, you can see by the people's answers that they are not falling for the little curveball that we started with.
What was the curveball?
You'll see it. They are not falling for it. So really well done. A ritual site, Petra, Mescal, pyramids, religious ceremonies.
It's Betra.
Betra, sorry, you're right. All right, so I'm going to give you a second hint because this one's going to take a bit. Wembenyama, no ice on the tomb, Santa Barbara. Okay, no, the curveball has worked. He was traveling overseas, so the interesting thing that he saw was not here in the U.S. He was traveling overseas. All right, Israel, Taj Mahal, Lima, Montana, a nude cigar lounge. Everybody's going with the nude. Something's happening on this Friday. Neverland, Eclipse, the Ark of the Covenant, no. All right. Oof, a UFO, African swamp, the Nile, Eiffel Tower, Singing Sands, Nile River, airplane with smoking section. Wow, that'd be awesome. Serengeti. You want to hit him with it?
Okay. All right. So specifically, what's the most interesting thing that Nick has seen in his travels through Ethiopia? All right. So that narrows it down.
All right. So no more pyramids, no more Northern Lights, no more any of that. Now we're in Ethiopia. So the question is really, what was the most interesting thing he's seen in his travels through Ethiopia? Remember, hint number 1 was the place sounds like it should be somewhere else. That was hint number 1. It's important. The Dos Equis guy, Cameroon Fields. No, that would be in Cameroon, not Ethiopia. Mars, sunset, churches, royalty, Sea of Tranquility, redhead mummies in northern China. Wow, Keith Carey. Holy mackerel. The meat market, the lost tribe of Israel. Oh, yeah. A desert, medieval forts, mall, wedding, tetas. Boulder skeleton. Oh, Connecticut, walled city. So again, this was in Ethiopia. Right? We ready for this?
Okay.
The Kingdom of Axum, Ark of the Covenant, Anchor. No, that was in the last one. You would have said Anchor last one. You would have gotten it right. All right, Mesopotamia. All right, here we go. Shore, India. Oof. Woof. I think that, Paul Dwyer, I think your autocorrect messed you up there. But you wouldn't have gotten it right anyway. Crocs eating a person. Good Lord. Some people are getting dark. Some people are getting sexy with the nude stuff, and then other people getting dark. What's happening? What's happening to our little community of Wood Stuff Livers?
I don't know.
All right. McDonald's SRV fan says.
Get him to the next one because I think we.
We're ready?
We got some ways to go.
All right, so here we go. Remember that it's his most interesting thing he's seen in Ethiopia. The place sounds like it should be somewhere else. Okay. And the initials matter.
Woo! That's a big hint.
All right. That's a big one. So he's in Ethiopia. The place sounds like it should be somewhere else. And the initials matter. Nazareth, casino, funeral, eruption, volcano, Lake Chana. No. Casino. There's street food. What the bulb? Jesse, what's up? Jesse, you missed the easy one earlier, Jesse. You didn't guess, and now you're guessing. Bone and Nose, USA football jersey. Okay. Okay, so now you're getting the initials. So again, the place sounds like it should be somewhere else, but it is in Ethiopia. Okay? And the initials matter. The CIA, Bale Mountain, NY, Urta, the Horn of Africa. No, very good. All right. Once we
TGI Friday.
By the way, we're gonna need the full name of this. TGI Friday is a great answer.
Yeah.
We are gonna need the full name. So don't think that you can just say initials. Okay? It is a full name which includes initials. I'll say that.
Okay. Ready?
I'll say that. You ready?
All right. This might help.
This one will help.
Okay. So the person associated with this never governed Ethiopia.
All right. I think we've given them a very big hint right now. Okay? The place sounds like it should be somewhere else. Cigar and Brew Dude is like, come on, bro. This is a hard one. It's a $250 mystery prize.
It'll be worth it.
WTF, says Cigar and Brew Dude. Yeah. All right. It will be worth it. It'll be a KFC over here. No. Okay. So remember, you cannot just say the initials.
Ronfeo on the right track.
Ronfeo. Yeah. You called them out on that, huh? All right.
All right. Ready.
So RK Rollins. Oof. All right.
Central Park, Dolly.
I guess I'm gonna have to give him the next hint.
Go.
You ready? Here we go. This could take you there. All right. Can you scroll all the way down? Everybody good? All right. It's a place where you read books. Sean Coughlin, Julian Kelly, very close. MLK Jr. It's a place where you read books. It's a place that doesn't sound like it should be in Ethiopia. It's a place where you read books, and the initials matter. Yes, but we need the full thing. We need the full thing.
Yeah.
You guys are. Some people are like pew, 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 really, really close.
How exciting!
But I need the full name.
Not the Barnes and Noble, Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, Barnes and Noble. No.
That's a great one. So yeah, All In Cigar says biblioteca. Like, I'll try it in Spanish. How about that? All right. Oh boy. Some of you guys are right there, but we need the name. We need the name of it. It was the most interesting thing that he saw while he was in Ethiopia. Okay? Oh, baby. In Ethiopia, what was the most interesting thing? Oh, man. We are so... Yeah, we're... All right. Oh, there it is. Julian Kelly. Julian Kelly just got it. The JFK Library. Julian Kelly. Congratulations. Julian Kelly on YouTube. Well done. Julian Kelly, if you haven't won, do us a favor. Send me an email at info@cigarsnobmag.com. Send me that email because I'm going to need your an ID to show that you're 21 or older. And we need the address that we're going to ship it to. So congratulations, Julian Kelly. That was awesome, dude. That was a tough one. And that one wraps up our foundation month.
Oh, it was a great month.
We had some great cigars. So yeah, John Paul Diefenbach says, dang, nicely done, Julian. Yeah, well done, dude. Well done. Yeah, you guys have a great weekend. Thank you again for always playing this thing with us. We love having you guys on. We hope that everybody on here at one point wins. Okay. And so make sure that you follow Foundation Cigars.
Yep.
Check out their Saluda Mayamilet, says Ludmila. I will, Ludmila. She's here. She heard you.
Woo, hi.
So next month, hey, Isiali is on. Isiali, nice to see you.
Coño.
Yeah.
Hey.
All my friends are on.
Yeah. So next month is Oscar Valladares. So OV, the Leaf by Oscar.
OV.
We're going to kick it off with the Leaf by Oscar 10th anniversary. That will be the first cigar. So great prizes next month. Oscar is hooking it up, so it's going to be really good. Yep. The OV. So don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe on this thing. Wherever it is that you're watching it, help us out. It doesn't cost you anything. Just hit that like button right there. What the Bulb says, I missed Jeopardy. Yeah, I missed on Jeopardy, baby. Yeah. Well, that's a good idea. We should come up with that. So yeah, Ralph, OV, nice. Have a great weekend, buddy. Enjoy the international break, Ralph. You and I we're chilling right now, just watching our national teams. We got baseball, MLB season starting up.
Okay.
You don't care about that?
No.
Yep.
Go on and smoke some Foundation Cigars.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that. All right. So do us a favor. Have a great time. Be cool to one another. F1 says Ralph. All right. So yeah, have a great time. Be cool, and we'll see you guys next week. So my name is Eric Calvino.
Mine's Ivan O'Cap.
And this is What's Up Live.